But what I know is I'm feeling just fine.
My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Being grown is driving people crazy. Cause I remember when I lost my mind. It was something so special about that place. What was that place? That was a place when your parents said, you grown now. You're like, no, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. No. That's what happened. A lot of y'all young folks, we was clowning about this day, me and my lady, and I was laughing. I was like, talking to my aunt too. Because some of these young adults they're fine. When they're kids, they're fine. When they're in high school, they're fine. When they're in college, it starts, and then when they're adults, all of a sudden they schizophrenic, they manic, they da-da-da-da-da, and they just snap. And I'm like, and they having meltdowns and breakdowns, and I'm like, what happened? What happened is they got to be grown now. That's what happened. They was grown when they felt like they were grown when they were, in grade school and high school. I'm grown, I can do whatever I want. I can't wait till I turn 18. And I can't wait. And I'm going to show you. And I'm going to show you. I want to do what I want to do. You can't tell me nothing. Can I borrow the keys so I can go out? I need some money to go to the mall. I just want to go to the movies. I just want to go out today. You know what I'm saying? Can I get some money to go shop? Could you pay my phone bill? Don't you touch my phone. It's my phone. And then you go, happy? Okay. You on your own now. Go ahead. Go be grown. And then the rent hit. And then, I need a car. And then that car note hit. And then that car insurance hit. And then next thing you know, man, I'm crazy. Possibly. It's like, yeah, I know you're crazy. Like, mama, I need you. Y'all didn't tell me it like this. And it's hard. It's like, yeah, we tried to tell you that. We was trying to get you prepared for that so you could be ahead of the curve. But no, you wanted to be grown. I want to do what I want to do. I can't nobody tell me what to do. And you tell that to the light company and them lights go off. Click! Oh, no. Now you acting like Monique on person. No. Y'all going crazy. Oh yeah, y'all see when y'all think about it. Now I'm gonna have to get into some other things. Some of y'all went crazy because some of y'all partied too much and y'all got high, and somebody gave you something that messed your head up too. That happened too. Because you was grown, but it's tied to being grown. You was grown. I'm going to do what I want to do. If I want to smoke, if I want to drink, if I want to party, if I want to do what I want to do, woo, can't nobody tell me what to do. True story. Had a friend of mine. He said, I went out. I don't know if I told this story. I think I did. I don't know. My homeboy says, I go out. Because we was all in college. I said, I go out. I'm finally 21. So me and my dog, we hanging out, we kicking it. We ordering beers. Now he went out with a white guy. This is pertinent to the story. So he's like, man, so we drinking beers, we talking. And he said, and then I look at my beer, and my beer doing this. He was like, man, my beer was just dancing. My beer was jigging with it. And I was like, huh? He said, yeah, man. And I was like, whoa. He said, what? This is not this. I don't want to drink like this. And his friend was like, no, bro. That's not the beer. I put a little dab of acid in your beer. And he said, he went home. He said, man, I freaked out. Luckily, I made it home because I wasn't as high, I wasn't super high because it was kicking in. He's like, man, I'm sitting there just waiting on my high to come down, man. I'm sitting in the living room, I'm nervous. I'm just watching cartoons, all night long till the sun came up. And then when the sun came up and my high was gone, I realized the TV wasn't even on. But some people, they give them other stuff, and then, same. They could give them acid. Some of y'all might be getting fentanyl. Some of y'all might be getting meth. Some of y'all might be getting crack. They used to do that to people too. Heroin. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, right? And then it breaks your mind. Because some people forget, like, you know, for some people they get high, for other people they just snap. And with some of those drugs, they stay in your system for a lifetime. Like they can bond with your nervous system. So anytime you get stressed, that drug kicks in again, and then you out there. You know, you on a trip even after the fact, right? So that's a whole nother aspect of, you know, some of y'all are grown and being adults, it makes you go crazy. But then the other thing is this: some of y'all want to be grown so fast that nobody can help you. Nobody can back you out of being grown. Because some of y'all wanted to be grown. And what I mean by that, it's slowed down now. But so, a lot of people were young and grown and they had a kid or kids, and it totally destroyed them. Because they were young, impressionable, young-minded, and they were irresponsible, and they were forced to be responsible, and they resented the kid, and they had all these beefs and this, that, and the third, and it snapped when, you know, you can't just walk off and do whatever you want to do now because somebody, you got a child that might have an issue, and now the parents, you know, or not the parents, but the grandparents are on your head, like, yo, if you do something to my baby, my grandbaby, I promise you, we gonna have a problem. You thought you was a child, you could still be a child. You ain't a child no more. Yeah, but I got dreams. F your dreams, punk. That child was who your dreams got to be now. And now I'm crazy, possibly. You know what I'm saying? So then we got that, and then we got to talk about it. Some of y'all thought y'all could be y'all wanted to be reckless. You know what I'm saying? You became grown, so now I can be as reckless as I want. And I was clowning with my aunt about this today. She's like, you know, these people be driving crazy and driving fast. And I was like, yeah, I know. I had friends like that. You know, I'm finally grown. I'm grown. I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna hit 107, doing 100. Like, she said, we'll slow that down. I laughed at him. She's like, what you mean? I laughed at him. I told him straight up, yeah, you gonna be grown till you get that ticket. I forgot, it's like SRS or RS, whatever that is. It's like, you know, it's a $10,000 ticket because if you keep reckless driving over and over and over again, and, you know, over the speed limit 20, over 50, over this, oh yeah, oh, them tickets go up. And then, you know, your tickets go up, the car insurance go up, and then all of a sudden, I'm crazy. You know, get locked up. You ain't your mama, I know. You know, those type, like those reckless people, the ones, you know, I want to drink in the car with the windows down. I want to smoke weed in the car with the windows down. I just want to do what I want to do. And then you get locked up and then you crazy. Because now, you know, you put yourself in these big holes and you can't get yourself out. And now you can't blame nobody because you grown. Remember, you grown, dog. You grown, and then y'all go crazy. And then some of y'all do the same thing, you know, financially. You get credit cards, and then you max them all out. And you're just in this enormous debt, and it's driving you nuts. And you're like, oh no, I'm crazy. And then y'all, oh, I'm schizophrenic. I'm this, that. Some of y'all not. Some of y'all just having a mental breakdown because you wanted to be grown, and now you grown, and now you have to accept that. And it's hard to say this to people. Some of y'all don't want to hear this, but your parents made the decisions for you because you wasn't smart enough to make decisions for yourself. And now that you're grown and you're making decisions for yourself, you're seeing how inadequate you are as a human being. And you don't know how to fix it. Because a lot of y'all, and I'm about to be trifling, but it's true. A lot of y'all have been raised to think that life is a cartoon or a movie and you're the hero. And what happens is, you know, it's all work out in the end. And, you know, give me my theme music. You know, and when the chips come down, the theme music plays, and you, hero, dun 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 dun, watch me fix my life, and then it don't work like that, do it? Then you fall on your face and fail miserably, and then I'm crazy, possibly. So it's being grown that's killing y'all. It ain't nothing like so. But you know what? Before I finish this, I'm gonna say this, and this is true. Another thing, and I feel for some of you young cats, and y'all need to hear this for real. the cost of living went up, and your parents and people are trying to warn you beforehand. Don't get all these crazy shopping habits and drinking habits and smoking habits and partying habits, and when even though the cost of living went up, inflation went up. You know what I'm saying? Things were cheaper when we were younger. Apartments were cheaper when we were younger. Like when I remember, my first apartment was like 500, but I got a crummy apartment in a crummy part of town. But it's like 500 and something. And I was young, starting out. I was struggling with that, right? No, I ain't had furniture for years. Um, but now y'all getting these apartments in these major cities. They 1,300, 1,500, 1,600, 1,900, 2 bedrooms, 2,000 and something. Y'all got roommates, 3 bedrooms, 3,000, all the way up to 5,000, penthouse 8,000, and y'all like, and y'all in there, and then y'all want these certain cars and this, that, and the third, and people are trying to warn you, yo, this is not good. Do not listen, man. You got to be prepared for life. You just can't party and not pay attention anymore, and maybe get by a few years. This life is gonna smack you right out the gate, and some of y'all not listening, and because y'all not listening, y'all out here, and then everything hit you at once, and then you just snap, and then you don't know how to cook, and you're paying for Uber Eats and takeout, and that costs you arm and a leg. Then it's bad, man. It's bad, man. Because some of y'all don't want to listen, and y'all don't know how to struggle. Because some of y'all, a lot of our kids now are raised in the suburbs, so they don't really have they have a suburban struggle. So the first time they're on their own, if they feel like they was raised in the projects, so it's bad, man. But is it for some of y'all? Y'all only going crazy because y'all just spoiled and entitled, and now your level of entitlement and your spoiled bratitude, um, you realize you can't afford you in your own ways, and now you realize you're a detriment to yourself and you lose it. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna say it again.